we can divide this ellipse derivation into three parts. First part is construction part. So here whatever is there, this part till now, this is first part. I said no, second part starts from here. This is the equation of ellipse. In the question what they are asking, define ellipse and derive its equation. Hello everyone, I am Balaji Rao. Welcome to BR Max class. In this class, we will learn the definition of ellipse. Is here define ellipse and derive its equation. This question is little lengthy. It takes time to complete this video. So please watch this video till the end to understand this derivation. First thing, define ellipse. What is the definition of ellipse? To understand this definition, we will consider few things first. See here, I considered a fixed point S and a fixed straight line L. I consider one fixed point and one fixed straight line. What is the definition of ellipse? The set of all points in a plane such that the ratio of its distances from fixed point and fixed straight line is constant, and that constant is less than 1 is called ellipse. I hope you didn't understand anything in this, right? The set of all points in a plane. Suppose this whole thing is a plane. You need to consider some points somewhere, wherever, anywhere, somewhere. You need to consider all points. The set of all points in a plane such that the ratio of its distances from fixed point and fixed straight line is a constant. For example, I'll take one point here. You suppose this point is P. The ratio of distances from this point P to S, fixed point, and fixed straight line, I suppose this is PM. The ratio of distances from point P to fixed point and fixed straight line is constant. That ratio, how you write? You write that ratio as SP by PM, right? That ratio is constant and that constant is less than 1, right? So you need to find all such points. Suppose next point, if I take here, SP by PM is constant and it is less than 1. So what is the definition of ellipse? The set of all points in a plane such that the ratio of its distances from fixed point and fixed straight line is constant and that constant is less than 1 is called ellipse. You see here, what I will do here to understand these things, first I will draw ellipse. You observe here, if I consider a point P here, SP by PM is less than 1. You can observe SP by PM is less than 1 means SP is less than PM. You can understand from this. PM means the distance from point P to fixed line. Suppose if I take a point P here, this is SP. This is the distance from point to line PM. SP by PM is constant and the constant is less than 1. If we consider all such points, if we join them, you will get a shape of ellipse. That is the definition of ellipse. Suppose you take a point P here. See, yes, this is SP. This is PM. You see here SP is less than PM. See, SP by PM, the ratio of its distances from fixed point to fixed straight line is constant and that constant is less than 1. Then that diagram is called ellipse. SP by PM is less than 1 means SP is less than PM. I hope you are understanding. Now let's see the definition of ellipse. See here what they are saying. The set of all points in a plane such that the ratio of its distances from fixed point and fixed line is constant and that constant is less than 1 is called ellipse. I hope you understand the definition of ellipse. Now the definition of ellipse is over. What the points you need to know here, if you take any point on the ellipse, see, if I take a point on the ellipse as P, SP by PM, this is constant and that constant is less than 1, right? If you take any point, suppose if you take P here, SP and this is PM, SP by PM is constant and that constant is less than 1 is called ellipse. Okay, here few things are there which are very important throughout this chapter. Okay, we will learn those things. First point, see here, the fixed point S is there, na? Fixed point S is called focus and fixed straight line L is called directrix. That means here this is the fixed point S and this is the fixed straight line L, right? Fixed point S is, this point is called focus. This line L is there, this line L is called directrix. Okay, next, let P of x comma y is any point on the ellipse. You take one point on the ellipse. For example, I'll take point P here. This is point P. I'll name it as x comma y. P of x comma y is any point on the ellipse. Okay, you see this point, the ratio of distances from P to fixed point S and fixed straight line L is called eccentricity. That means you observe here, this SP is there, na? SP, this is PM. That means SP by PM. What is this? The ratio of its distances is called eccentricity. This is the third one. See, total three things you learn. What is focus? Fixed point S is called focus. What is directrix? Fixed line L is called directrix. What is eccentricity? The ratio of its distances from fixed point and fixed straight line is called eccentricity. That means SP by PM is then SP by PM. This is called eccentricity, which is denoted by E. Eccentricity is denoted by E. These things only written here. In ellipse case, this E is less than 1. In parabola case, E is 1. In hyperbola case, E is greater than 1. Now, we will move to next. Now, you draw SZ which is passing through focus and perpendicular to directrix. We will draw here. Observe this diagram. Now, I will draw SZ. You observe this point is there, na? I take it as Z. Draw SZ. You please observe this is SZ passing through focus and perpendicular to directrix. Perpendicular. The same point I written. Draw SZ passing through focus and perpendicular to directrix. Next point. You observe this carefully. This is important. Let A and A dash are the points which divides SZ in the ratio is to 1 internally and externally as shown in figure. You write here as shown in figure. Look here. I'll take here this point as A and this point as A dash. A dash are the points which divides SZ. See here, this point A is in between SZ. So A divides SZ internally and this A dash is on the line SZ only, but it is not in between S and Z. So A dash is a point which divides SZ in the ratio is to 1 externally. I taken 2 points here, right? Now see this. Let C is the midpoint of A. I am taking C is the midpoint of A and A dash. That means A and A dash means A dash. Actually, this is A dash. Let C is the midpoint of A dash and CA equal to A. Okay. Where is the midpoint here? Somewhere here you will get C is the midpoint of A dash and I taken this CA as A. This CA is there, this length CA as A. Here C is called center of the ellipse. C is called center of the ellipse. That also we will discuss. Okay. Now, and here few things you need to know here. Here what I will do, I will draw a line passing through C and parallel to. Now you see this point, consider SZ as x-axis and the line passing through C and parallel to directrix as y-axis. Here in this line is there, na? This line we will take it as x-axis. Please observe this line is there, na? This we will take it as x-axis and the line passing through C and parallel to directrix we will take this as y-axis. Right. With this most of the construction part is completed. Now as you taken this CA as A, what is this A? This A is A comma 0 and as C is midpoint of A dash, as CA is A, this length is also A, then what is A dash? A dash is left side of the origin, A dash is minus A comma 0. Now I'll write these 2 points. Here what I'll write, we taken CA as A is A comma 0 and A dash. What is A dash? A dash is minus A comma 0. What is A dash? Distance between these points is what? Look here. What is A dash? CA. This is A. This is also A. What is A dash? A dash is 2A. Write that point also. A dash equal to 2A. Right. See, we can divide this ellipse derivation into three parts. First part is construction part. So here whatever is there, this part till now, this is first part, construction. Okay. Second part is few things which are useful to derive equation of ellipse, that we will do, right? So we will start second part now. Here what is A? A is a point which divides SZ in the ratio E is to 1 internally, right? So what we will write? SA divided by AZ is E is to 1 means we can write E by 1. So A is a point which divides SZ in the ratio E is to 1. SA divided by AZ is E is to 1. And what about A dash? A dash is a point which divides SZ in the ratio E is to 1 externally. How you write that? We write it as SA dash divided by A dash Z is E is to 1. We will write like this. So here now I am going to write this step. What is that step? SA divided by AZ, correct? SA divided by AZ is E is to 1, and another one is SA dash divided by A dash Z. This we learn in section formula how to write internal division, external division. SA dash divided by A dash Z. Look here. SA dash divided by A dash Z. This ratio is E is to 1. Okay. Now, what is SA from this? SA is E into AZ. Okay. What is SA dash from this? From this, SA dash is E into A dash Z. You take it as equation 1. You take this as equation 2. Now, as I said in the second part we are doing, that second part starts from here. Okay. SA divided by AZ is E by 1. SA dash, from there it starts. Okay. Now what I'll do, I'll add equation 2 and equation 1. First we'll add left hand side part. Left hand side part means what? Add SA dash plus SA. Now you add right hand side part, E into A dash Z plus E into AZ. Okay. Now you take E common, what you will get? You will get A dash Z plus AZ. This one, SA dash plus SA is what? It is AA dash. It can be understood easily. SA dash plus SA is AA dash. AA dash is what? AA dash is 2A. Okay. AA dash is 2A. Here, in place of SA dash plus SA is AA dash. AA dash is 2A. Now, listen carefully. We will write few tricky things here. Now, I'll write A dash Z by including C. AZ also I'll write by including C. Now, you need to write A dash Z by including C. A dash Z. Where is A dash Z? Look here. This is A dash Z. This is A dash Z. You need to write A dash Z by including C. How you will write? A dash Z. See, I'll write like this. C A dash plus CZ. CA dash plus CZ is A dash Z. I hope you are understanding, right? I'll write it as CA dash plus CZ. Okay, plus AZ. You see here, what is there here? AZ. Look here, AZ. AZ also you write by including C. AZ, na? How we will include C here? What I'll write? CZ minus CA. CZ minus CA is what? Observe the diagram. CZ minus CA is AZ, right? So, what I'll do here? I'll write this AZ as CZ minus AZ. CZ minus CA is AZ. Yes, correct. Is AZ. Okay. Now, you observe CA dash both will get cancelled. Why? You look here, we taken C is the midpoint of AA dash. C is the midpoint of A dash, and we taken CA as A. If C is the midpoint of AA dash, what we can write? Here we can say that CA and CA dash both are same, so they will get cancelled. Now you look here, left hand side part, CZ plus CZ. What is CZ plus CZ? CZ plus CZ is 2 times of CZ. Okay, this side is 2A. Now this 2 will get cancelled. What is CZ from this? CZ is A divided by E. Okay, Cz is A divided by E. This is one crucial thing. We got Cz. When we got this Cz, when I add equation 2 and equation 1, I got Cz. Now what I'll do, equation 2 minus equation 1 I'll get Cs. I said no, second part starts from here. In second part, we will get SA dash, two equations. We'll add equation 2 and equation 1. We'll subtract equation 2 and equation 1. When we add equation 2 and equation 1, we got Cz. Now you subtract equation 2 minus equation 1. Okay. Left hand side part, what you will get when we subtract? SA dash minus SA. Okay. Left hand side part, SA dash minus SA. Right hand side part, what you will get? E A dash Z minus E A Z. Okay. Now you take E common, what you will get? A dash Z minus AZ. SA dash minus SA. Here one point you observe in this, here SA dash plus SA is A dash, left hand side part. Now when we subtract, in right hand side part you will get A dash Z minus AZ. Observe this in the diagram. A dash Z, this is A dash Z minus AZ. You subtract this AZ. Then what you will get? That is A dash. I hope you are understanding. A dash Z minus AZ is A dash. In right hand side part you will get A dash. Okay. Now this left hand side part is there na. This you write by including C. Here what is there? SA dash is there. You write this SA dash by including C. This next here SA is there. You write this SA by including C. Okay. Right. Now SA dash I want to write by including C. Observe the diagram. This SA dash you want to write by including C. Simple only. CS plus CS, CA dash. Can I write like that? CS plus CA dash. Yes, I can write CS plus CA dash minus of. Now here SA is there na. This SA also you write by including C. How you will write SA by including C? CA minus CS. Okay. CA minus CS. Okay. Now you can observe here minus CA plus CA dash will get cancelled because we know that CA equal to CA dash. We know that CA equal to CA dash, right? So minus of minus is what here? Minus of minus is plus. CS plus CS. CS plus CS is what? 2 times of CS equal to E into what is A dash? A dash, observe the diagram. What is A dash? This is A. This is also A na. A dash is 2A. So this is a 2A. Now this 2 will get cancelled. CS is AE. This is the second important thing, right? So when I add equation 2 and equation 1, I got CZ. When I subtract equation 2 and equation 1, I got CS. Okay, right. CZ, CS we got. These are the important things. CS. Where is CS? Look here. This is CS. Now you got this length as AE. As we taken this line as x-axis, this line as y-axis, and this length as AE, what is S? S is AE comma 0. So we got focus now, right? Focus. As we got CS here, we can write focus S is AE comma 0. We got focus. Now CZ also we got na. You observe here, where is CZ? This length we got CZ. What is this length? This length is A by E. From this we can say equation of directrix. See, this directrix is L na? L is called directrix. This directrix is parallel to y-axis, so its equation starts with x equal to, as this length is A by E, equation of directrix is what? Equation of directrix is x equal to A by E, right? So equation of directrix, that also I'll write here, x equal to A by E. Okay, equation of directrix is also over. Now you observe this carefully. Here I taken P as x comma y na. P is x comma y means what it means? It means that this length is x, correct? And this length is y. P is x comma y, meaning is that only. This length is x, this length is y. I hope you are understand. Okay. Now I want PM. What is PM? PM is the, look here, PM is the distance from point P to directrix, and this is SP. Okay, listen carefully. This length is x, correct? This length is x, this length is y. Now I just want this length only. This length is x. What is CZ? Just now we calculated CZ. What we got CZ? Look here. CZ we got it as A by E, right? CZ is A by E. This length is A by E. This length is x. This full length is A by E. What is PM? PM is this full length minus this. This is x. PM is A by E minus x. It can be understood easily, right? I'll write PM here. PM is A by E minus x. See, with this second part is over. We can divide this theorem into three parts. Second part is completed. Now come to the third part, actual derivation. Okay, what is third part? See, this is all about ratio of distances, eccentricity, SP by PM. SP by PM is what? SP by PM is E. In this case, this E value is less than 1. I will just write here less than 1. This E value is less than 1. I just written SP by PM is called eccentricity. In ellipse, eccentricity is less than 1. Okay. From this, what is SP? SP is E times of PM. Okay. What is S? See, S is AE comma 0. Focus. Focus. We written here now. S is AE comma 0. And I want PM. PM also just we written here. PM is A by E minus X. What is P? What is P? Here we taken, you see. We taken P. P is X comma Y. P is X comma Y. Any point on the ellipse. Right here. Yes, we know. P is X comma Y. SP equal to E times of PM. Now what I'll do, I'll square this. Square this, what you will get? SP square. SP is distance between the point S and P. Don't write S square P square, right? SP square equal to E square into PM square. Okay. SP means distance between these 2 points. You know distance between these 2 points. Square root of, like that you will write. Here square is there. Now the square and root will get cancelled. So what is SP square? SP square you will get like this. X minus AE whole square, distance between 2 points formula, plus y minus 0 whole square equal to E square into PM. PM is what here? PM is A by E minus X. PM square. That means A by E minus X whole square. Okay. Now you simplify this. X square plus A square E square minus 2aEx plus y square equal to, here what I'll do, you expand this and multiply with E square. Then what you will get? When you square this, A square by E square. E square into A square by E square, that is A square. Okay. A square plus square this and multiply with E square. What you will get? E square X square minus 2aEx you will get. E square into, look here, E square into 2 into A by E into x1. E will get cancelled, 2aEx. It can be understood easily, normal simplification only, right? Now, any terms will get cancelled. You see here, minus 2aEx will get cancelled. You take this term is there, na, E square X square, you take it to the left hand side, right? So what you will get? X square plus E square into X square plus Y square. Here this term is there, na? You take this term to the right hand side part, then this plus will become minus. Okay, here A square minus A square E square. Okay, now in these two terms, no, here you observe this E square X square taken to this left hand side, na? Then this plus sign is there, na? Here this plus will become minus. This plus will become minus. Okay, right, x square minus e square x square. Now in these two terms you take x square common, what you will get if you take x square common? X square into 1 minus e square plus y square equal to, in these two also you can take a square common. Take a square common. If you take a square common, what you will get? A square into 1 minus e square. Now little bit of simplification steps. Now what I will do, this complete equation you divide with the a square into 1 minus e square, this complete equation. Okay, x square into 1 minus e square divided by a square into 1 minus e square plus y square divided by a square into 1 minus e square equal to a square into 1 minus e square divided by a square into 1 minus e square. You can observe these two will get cancelled here, 1 minus e square will get cancelled. So what you got here? You got that x square divided by a square plus y square divided by a square into 1 minus e square equal to 1. You got like this. Actually, this is the equation of the ellipse, right? But we always see x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1 is the equation of the ellipse. Actual point is we will consider this as a b square, right? So what I'll write here, x square divided by a square plus y square divided by b square equal to 1. This is the equation of ellipse. Here what is b square? You need to write that, where b square is a square into 1 minus e square. So whatever you got here, this is the equation of ellipse. In the question what they are asking, define ellipse and derive its equation. So what is the equation of ellipse? X square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. Here I need to tell one very important point. For that you need this ellipse diagram. Come back to this ellipse diagram. See, this ellipse is symmetrical about coordinate axis. Coordinate axis means this area is same as this area. All these four areas are there, they are same, symmetrical. This ellipse is symmetrical about coordinate axis. Because of this symmetry, this ellipse will get one more focus and one more directrix. That means the same diagram you will get if you take fixed point, this as fixed point, and I'll take one more fixed line here. If I take one fixed point here and fixed line here, same diagram you will get because of this symmetry. I hope you are understanding. Because of this symmetry, this ellipse will get one more focus and one more directrix. So in ellipse, how many focuses will be there? Two focuses will be there. As two focuses are there, we will call them foci. Foci is means plural, right? Yes, yes. What is yes? Focus. What is s dash? S dash is also focus. What is focus formula? Focus AE comma 0. Here s dash, this length is also AE, as it is left side, we will just write minus AE comma 0. And when it comes to directrix, it will get another directrix L dash. Its equation is x equal to minus A by E. This equation is x equal to A by E. But the point is, this class is all about define ellipse and derive its equation. So this is the definition of ellipse, and derive its equation means what is the derivation? X square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. This is the equation of ellipse. I hope you understand this class. If you like this video, please drop a like and share it with your friends. In case if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, subscribe now. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.